Hi, I'm Regina Perez.
And I'm Peyton Ortiz.
Welcome to United ITV News, a program that will show you what is happening at United ISD.
You'll see events and activities that take place in our district.
On today's show, we'll take you to the first kindergarten signing at United ISD.
And United ISD also had its first annual Teacher Incentive Allotment Summit for teachers.
Those stories and more are coming up
on this exciting edition of United ITV News.
The city of Laredo has a beautiful new landmark near the gateway to the Americas International Bridge.
This is due to the talent, to the creativity, and craftsmanship of United South High School students.
City officials contacted construction technology teacher Carlos Lozano to inquire whether his students could create such artwork. The colorful painted letters resemble letters outside major cities in Mexico. Everyone was proud of the work the students did. The letters are 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. They will be visible to the 9,000 daily crossers who walk to and from Laredo at Bridge 1. Both United South High School and city officials called it a masterpiece.
2 outstanding United Independent School District educators were handed the keys to brand new 2025 Hyundai vehicles. The recognition reward, made possible by Charlie Clark Hyundai of Laredo, celebrates the district's 2025 Teachers of the Year for their excellence in teaching and impact on student achievement. Elementary Teacher of the Year, Marisa Garcia Perez, a 4th grade teacher at Roberto J. Santos Elementary, and Secondary Teacher of the Year, Alejandro Mieres, Head Band Director Adra Paredes Mino, received the keys in a special ceremony surrounded by family, friends, district leaders, and their students. This year marks the 2nd consecutive year that Charlie Clark Hyundai of Laredo has partnered with UISD to support its Teachers of the Year with a 1-year lease of new vehicles, one for the district-wide elementary winner and one for the secondary winner. Congratulations to the 2025 Teachers of the Year.
2 outstanding UISD student athletes, Andrea Nunez of the Alexander Lady Bulldogs volleyball team and Manuel Martinez of the United Longhorns boys soccer team, were selected as the KGNS Players of the Year from among Laredo's top high school athletes. The recognition was celebrated at a press conference held at Charlie Clark Hyundai, the proud sponsor of this prestigious award. Nunez, a standout volleyball player, led her team with exceptional skill and leadership on the court, earning her reputation as one of the city's most dynamic athletes. Martinez, a star soccer player, showcased remarkable talent and dedication, contributing significantly to his team's success throughout the season. Both students were honored for their athletic achievements, commitment to teamwork, and exemplary sportsmanship. Charlie Clark Hyundai's sponsorship of the KGNS Players of the Year Award underscores their commitment to supporting local youth and celebrating excellence in Laredo schools.
John B. Alexander High School celebrated their 30th year anniversary with a presentation at the school's gym. In 1995, John B. Alexander High School opened its doors to UISD students. The school has seen 30 years of amazing students, teachers, and administrators walk its halls. Principal Rosana Arizola has a message to everyone at the school.
Is just continue with our Bulldog pride and let's continue to celebrate. Next year we will be celebrating, we will continue celebrating because next year we will be celebrating our first class, graduating class. And so that marks a big deal and with us here at Alexander. I do want to say that today, as we are going to celebrate the 30th of the building of the campus, we are going to be recognizing 4 original employees who have been here from the beginning.
Congratulations to the John B. Alexander High School for its 30th year anniversary.
It was a celebration of first and future milestones as the United Independent School District officially welcomed the class of 2038 during its inaugural kindergarten signing day held at the UISD Student Activity Complex. More than 200 incoming kindergarten students, hand in hand with their proud parents, gathered for an unforgettable welcome into their educational journey. Students were greeted with high energy as their future high school drumlines and mascots brought the festive spirit to life. As families entered the auditorium, a tunnel of cheers awaited them, formed by their elementary school principals and campus leaders from across the district who greeted their newest students with smiles, high fives, and applause. The event, inspired by the tradition of signing onto a collegiate team, gave students the chance to step on stage, receive a clear backpack, and sign their official kindergarten certificate alongside their principal. Several photo stations and themed backdrops added to the joyful atmosphere, capturing a milestone moment for students and their families.
United ISD first ever TIA Summit hit a home run, with more than 300 educators coming together for a day of inspiration, collaboration, and professional development at United High School. The event featured an engaging schedule filled with impactful breakout sessions, keynote speakers, and networking opportunities, designed to elevate teachers' performances and promote the benefits of the Teacher Incentive Allotment (TIA) program. Vanya Magallanes, Director for the Teacher Incentive Allotment at UISD, had this to say.
We just wanted an opportunity for all of the educators to come together. We have a combination of our principals, campus administrators, our instructional coaches, our instructional coordinators. We have our directors, our executives, our executive management team, just all here celebrating the great work that our teachers do day in and day out.
Educators were also given opportunities to meet with community partners, explore instructional resources, and deepen their understanding of how to pursue TIA designation. The baseball theme captured the energy of the event and its participants, reminding all in attendance that high-performing teachers produce high-performing students, and that UISD is proudly batting for their winning team.
United ISD held its Gifted and Talented Showcase at the Bill Johnson Student Activity Complex. Students from all UISD campuses and grade levels demonstrated their research projects on a wide variety of topics. Lisa Dunn, Special Population Administrator from Roberto Santos Elementary, told us the steps students take to complete their projects.
Criteria as far as, yes, the first part of the project is the research. So they do follow the steps of the research process to explore an area of interest. And they also make connections to depth and complexity. Sandra Kaplan's depth and complexity model. So big ideas, ethics, patterns, change over time, things like that, where they're making these broad connections. And then they're able to present and to create a product that goes along with their research.
After the projects were judged, an award ceremony was held to announce the winners. Congratulations to all the students that participated in the GT Showcase.
Lyndon B. Johnson High School had their own GT Showcase at the school's library. The GT Showcase is comprised of students in the Gifted and Talented program. They perform various studies like displaying their projects, explaining their findings, and practicing with fellow students and sharing information. Johnson High School Science Department Chair Adriana Falcon told us the benefits of participating in the GT Showcase.
Well, students become more familiar with the scientific process, and that is bringing the information to the community. We not only have parents, teachers, and fellow students that are coming to interview them and share their findings and results.
This event was also an opportunity for students to practice their speaking skills and their interview skills.
UISD's elementary, middle, and high school coaches got together at United South High School's 9th grade campus for their annual convocation. Director of Athletics Coach Bobby Cruz led the gathering to get the district's coaches updated on standards, expectations, and new laws that affect education and school coaching. District leaders were there as well to inform and encourage these educators, including Superintendent of Schools Dr. Gerardo Cruz, board members Rudy Gonzalez and Daniel Martinez, and Associate Superintendents David Canales, Rebecca Morales, and Mike Garza. Coach Bobby told us why this convocation is important.
This is where we talk about our standards, our guidelines, our do's and don'ts, and this is where we establish a baseline for, every campus is different, but this is where we talk about what is expected of everyone at every campus all the time. But today is just all about, like you said, it's all about getting on the same page for everybody.
The coaches also heard from a motivational speaker from 360 Sports and were awarded door prizes.
Communities and schools of Laredo hosted the Do the Right Thing Campus Finalist Award recognition. This is a program that begins early in the fall. It involves middle school students from Laredo ISD, United ISD, and Zapata ISD. Students write an essay on how violence has affected them and the community. And also, they write about how it can be prevented. Retired educators are the judges for this contest, and they pick 2 finalists from each school. Claudia Dovalina Guzman tells us more about the event.
We're really excited to be here tonight because not only are we recognizing the 2 campus finalists from every middle school that participated, we are also naming our national ambassador.
Congratulations to all the students that participated in this program.
Students at Alexander High School 9th grade campus applied their knowledge in geometry on a creative project. They used mathematics to build kites. The students used straws and tissue paper to construct their kites, applying what they learned about surface area, volume, angles, and symmetry. Once the students completed their designs, they went outside to test their creations. Natalie Moya, geometry teacher at Alexander High School, explains the project to us.
I just wanted to tie triangles into something fun, something that ties into manufacturing, something that ties into just real life aspects like engineering and how to build something and make it fly.
The project connected classroom geometry, real world engineering, and design applications. With this type of project, the students bring classroom concepts to life through hands-on challenges.
The Lyndon B. Johnson High School Robotics Club unveiled their hydroponic garden. The hydroponic garden does not rely on soil. Instead, nutrient-rich water flows through a motorized cylindrical system that waters the whole garden. The irrigation pump was 3D printed, as well as the 84 pots that hold seeds and sponges. The students demonstrated teamwork skills in the areas of engineering, design, and landscaping. The students spent 2 months building the project. The students envision their hydroponic garden will provide a relaxing environment for anyone that is nearby.
United ISD had its 32nd annual fishing derby at El Ranchito next to Casablanca State Park. Students and their families were present for a day of fun, food, and fishing. Let's take a look at some highlights of the event. on United at TV News, Veterans Memorial Elementary had a career day.
And the Chair Center students had some special visitors.
Don't change that channel.
You're watching United ITV News.
Cyberbullying is a growing issue and it happens daily. Victims of cyberbullying often suffer lasting effects to their mental health. Cyberbullying, whether on campus or off, will have disciplinary action according to a student code of conduct, which may often meet the elements of criminal charges. If you or someone you know is being bullied, we encourage you to reach out to a trusted adult, a family member, a teacher, administrator, or school counselor. You are not alone. Always remember, be kind with your words and always do the right thing even when no one is watching. Let's stand united against cyberbullying.
United ISD is looking to hire school bus drivers. Qualified drivers who are hired will receive
paid bus driver training, paid annual drug and alcohol testing, paid annual physical exam, paid state required bus driver certification class time, excellent employee benefits.
In return, UISD is looking for a 2-year bus driver commitment.
Consider a rewarding career transporting students at United ISD and join our team.
Apply today.
The Youth of the Month program recognizes outstanding high school students in our community. Students are chosen based on their academic success, their extracurricular activities, and their service to the community.
Congratulations to these United ISD Youth of the Month recipients. They are the U.S. Border Patrol recognizes top high school students at their Youth of the Month ceremonies. Let's take a look at the UISD students that were honored.
Every month, some outstanding 8th graders from all of Laredo's middle schools are recognized. Here are some students from the United ISD who have been honored. Veterans Memorial Elementary had their annual career day at their campus. Career days gives the students the opportunity to look into their future as what they want to become. Around 30 agencies from the community attended the career day. The agency's representatives made presentations and were available to answer questions the students may have. Principal Lucena told us what the students love about Career Day.
They love police officers and anybody who has motorcycles or anything fancy and things like that. Those are really impressive. But I think that once they start talking to other people, because we have people from the bank coming in and they start talking about financial literacy and they start looking at income and different jobs opportunities, that's when it kind of lightens up like, wow, this is the career I would like to have.
Career days help the students plan for their future goals. The UISD Guidance and Counseling Department held the Y Art program at selected elementary campuses during the past school year. At Faskin Elementary,
33rd grade students were selected for this program, which merges art education with emotional wellness, teaching students how to overcome anxiety and insecurities by creating art. Over the 25-week course, students take weekly 45-minute classes led by local artist Margarita Decanini Molano, who teaches them drawing and painting and how to express their imaginations. Director of Guidance and Counseling Melissa Ramirez had this to say about the program.
What I really enjoy seeing is the students. The students, you know, when they come in, I come in and I start and I look at the students, see how their demeanor is, and they're kind of introverted, they're kind of shy. And then just to see the fruits of the labor of the actual program at the end, where they have this confidence and they're looking at their masterpiece and they get to take it home, and like they did it. They did it. And so it's so beautiful to see the students gain that confidence.
The program at Fasken culminated with a contest. The two top prizes were laptops donated by local customs broker Daniela Sada Paz and Mexican consul Juan Carlos Mendoza Sanchez. Through painting, students learn important personal skills such as concentration and patience, while also developing self-confidence.
The Staff Development Department and the Employee Wellness teamed up for a fun event for the teachers. Teachers gathered at the United Middle School 6th grade campus for a fun event that promoted wellness and built relationships among staff. Cordelia Sarabia, UISD Wellness Coordinator, tells us more about the event.
We chose the art session for the month of May because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we know that there are a lot of benefits to painting. We find that it's a relaxing activity. So just kind of take that holistic approach to wellness. We want to be physically healthy, we want to be mentally healthy, and so we're excited to bring this to our employees, and it looks like it's a good turnout.
With this event, United ISD provides the ongoing support for its employees.
Alexander High School 9th grade students helped the students at the Cherish Center with a donation. The students collected books for the students' library and yarn for the Cherish Center students to use to create arts and crafts. United ISD Cherish Center teaches special needs students vocational skills to pursue careers in many areas. Brenda Cadena, Special Education Coordinator, had this to say about their special visitors.
They're part of a book club, so they do have that initiative, giving back to the community, giving back to students in UISD, and that's helping them build a character, and collaborating, going back and collaborating with our students who have different abilities. That gives them the opportunity to have that inclusivity that we are always looking for as special ed. As a special ed, background and special ed department, that's what we want for our kids to feel included in any activities that we do.
The yarn will come in handy in creating arts and crafts, and the books will contribute to their learning.
UISD high school students were presented scholarship letters of commitment from the GEO Group. Commissioner Rosada Wali Tejerina and members of the Webb County Commissioner Court, along with GEO Group Facility and Administrator Warden Han Batazor, made the presentations. Webb County Commissioner Wali Tejerina told us about the event.
Today, it's a very special day for all of us. Today, we have the giving out of scholarships on behalf of the GEO Group, who have been very, very supportive. In fact, up to date, they have given us $477,000 for nice, deserving students. And I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart.
Kayla Vera, Lyndon B. Johnson High School student, told us how she felt receiving this scholarship.
I'm very grateful. I did not apply for this scholarship. I was recommended by my school, so I'm very grateful that my school would be able to recognize me on such a level that even the city would be willing to give me the money to further my education. And yeah, I'm just overall very, very grateful.
The GEO Group has been awarding scholarships to area students for 19 years.
The Texican Cattle Women Association had a luncheon for local high school FFA, Future Farmers of America organizations for a disbursement of monetary donations. The FFA is a youth organization that prepares members for leadership and careers in agriculture. It focuses on developing future generations of leaders in the fields of agriculture, food, and natural resources. The Texican Cattle Women Association donated $2,370 to 5 area FFA chapters from local high schools. The high schools from United ISD were John B. Alexander High School, United High School, and Lyndon B. Johnson High School. Lynn Nava, member of the Texican Cattle Women Association, told us what the monies can be used for.
They will be able to use it for agricultural promotion, assisting the students with their competitions, and focusing on beef production.
The Texican Cattle Women Association want the students to know that they support the community and their school organizations.
4 United ISD students athletes signed their letters of intent with their respective university of choice. They include
Lyndon B. Johnson High School athlete Jorge Figueroa signed his letter of intent to play for a university. Baseball player Jorge Figueroa signed his letter of intent to play at Texas A&M International University. The cafeteria was full of fellow students and team members. His family was also present for this special occasion for Jorge. Congratulations to Jorge Figueroa for his accomplishments and future endeavors.
National Nurses Day was celebrated with a luncheon at Falcon Bank. Nurses work very hard for the students of United ISD. This luncheon was a way to show appreciation for everything they do. City of Laredo Mayor Dr. Victor Trevino read and presented a proclamation to the nurses at the luncheon. Martha Garcia, a registered nurse from Kennedy Zapata Elementary School, was awarded the Outstanding Nurse of the Year award.
Super happy. Like she said, I do have perfect attendance, but it's because I love my job. You know, I love my students, I love the community.
She received flowers and a plaque for her hard work. The United South High School Mariachi was present and delighted everyone with their music. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And be sure to watch all the latest UISD videos on our YouTube channel.
And you've been watching United ITV News.
We hope you enjoyed our show.
Thank you for watching.